Hey guys, welcome back to JCW Outdoors. Today is October 14th, 2023. It is the opening day for residents on public land only. It's pheasant season. I cannot wait. Got about 10 minutes before I can jump out of the truck. It's kind of cool, kind of cloudy, not too windy, maybe 12, 14 miles an hour. But my plan is I'm just gonna hit this spot. It's not super huge, but it's got a couple pockets that I think might hold a pheasant. And then probably go home, do some stuff. I still have my wife and kids, so I've got to be a dad and husband. But after that, I will come back out this afternoon. If I don't, by some miracle, shoot 3 pheasants this morning. So anyhow, hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, feels pretty darn good to be back. All right, we'll see ya. There's two, Sage. There's two. That is what I live for. Right there. That is it. Sage, no, he's running. Here. Come here. Here. Dead bird. And game over. Had a girl, CG. At a girl. Spring of the year, early hatch. Oh my Sage. This is why we do it. This is why we do it, honey. So I hunted that first spot, saw one rooster off in the distance, went home, did some stuff with the family, came back out. Sage got birdie right away, couldn't get on it, and she was about right out in that area there, and I assumed, because we've got a northeast wind, that it probably ran back down in those rushes. So I swooped all the way around, came back up into the wind, and yeah, you guys saw she got birdie. I tell you what, that first rooster that flushed, I ID'd as a rooster, and oh, this is it. This is why I do it. So my plan today was, you know, worked out to a T. Would have been nice to shoot one this morning. But Sage is 9.5, and last year we hunted really hard the first couple days, and it took her a while to recover. She was pretty darn sore. So I committed to doing 2 short hunts today, half hour, 45 minutes, and yeah, just slowly getting her back in shape. The fact that we were able to pull 2 roosters out of there is, well, pretty darn awesome. Sagey, I was so worried you forgot what pheasant smelled like or how you're supposed to go after them, but that was good. Good job running this guy down. I saw him going through the grass. It was a farther shot, maybe 45 or so, but anyhow, it feels good to be back, gentlemen. It feels real good. All right, go take some pictures, send them to Brent. Hopefully he and Ace have put a couple on the ground today. If not, I'll rub it in his face, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that he was able to find a rooster or 2. All right, Sage, come on. Get you some water, sweetie. Let's get you some water. Yep, 2 youngsters. Fairly early hatch though. I'm impressed. I like it. So as I talked about when I was picking up the pheasants and coming back in there, today was perfect. Went out to the earlier spot. Like I said, saw one rooster off in the distance. And this time of year, I'm not too concerned. I mean, there is just so much cover out there that, you know, the pheasants can be about anywhere. What made me happy was finding some. Once again, just loving life when Sage is going crazy, and being able to put a couple on the ground and into the vest. And now we'll take them home and put them in the freezer. I get a lot of questions about conditions. Harvest right now in this area is, the beans are pretty much done. There are a few areas that have yet to be combined. The corn really hasn't gotten started. Some of the farmers have taken out silage, but I'm gonna say there's still 80% of the corn left in. We did get about 2.5 inches of rain a couple days ago, so it's gonna be a few days, provided we don't get any more rain. So anyhow, all that stuff to bear in mind. Now, even though I've got corn all over the place around me, those pheasants still have to use the public land, the grassy areas to roost at night. So just make sure you're out in the afternoons and evenings, and make sure you see that sunset after you put a couple pheasants in the bag. Yeah, I mean it. It's great to be back. Hey guys, day 2 of the resident opener here in South Dakota, and we're hitting a waterfowl production area that I've only hunted it once before. I don't know how good it'll be. I kind of committed myself to this spot, and yeah, we're gonna get out and give it a shot. We got about 50 degrees, wind out of the north. It's you know, maybe 10, 15. Nothing outrageous. But anyhow, here we go. You ready, Sage? Huh? Do you want to go hunting? Good girl. Good girl. Shoot! God darn it. All right, well, that's the way she goes. I saw some birds, you know, I should have hit that one, but I didn't. Yeah, all in all, I take it pretty easy the first couple weeks of the season. Sage is 9.5. which I know isn't super old, but she's old enough where she doesn't recover as quickly as she used to. So try to keep the hunts around 45 minutes or so. Just get out, slowly work her back into shape, and you know, here in a few weeks, oh my goodness, there's a rooster landing right there. We're gonna try it. That a girl, Seiji. That a girl. That a puppy. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Good girl. Come on. You got him. You got him. Come on. Drop. Hey, look at that. They're so funny when they're wet. Dude. Let's go. Huh, Sage? Does that get you pumped? Gets me pretty pumped. Oh, so I was doing my outro, saw a pheasant fly and land, and I was like, you know, we'll give it a shot. You know, this is close to road hunting. This is public land here, obviously. But yeah, we'll take it. We'll take that, won't we, honey? Any day of the week. All right, let's go home and get some quads. I'm hungry. So as I pay attention to the various pheasant hunting pages on Facebook, as well as the Ultimate Pheasant Hunting Forum, everyone, you know, the big question is, how did the pheasants come through the winter? And you know, my experience, I will say, is it's pretty limited. It's pretty anecdotal. It doesn't take place over a wide range. But my observation first would be, I'm seeing similar numbers of birds that I saw last year when I was out at the, you know, I hunted 4 different parcels. And, you know, one of them, I only saw one distant rooster. This one, obviously we shot that one, but across the road I saw 3 pheasants there, saw 3 pheasants at the earlier spot. So yeah, all in all, there's pheasants around to chase. I won't have a real good grasp on it till the corn comes out and you can start seeing a little bit more and having a few more hunts under my belt. But all things considered, the pheasants came through well, and the ones that did make it through, our nesting and brood rearing conditions were just phenomenal. There was the right amount of moisture. That grass grew up about 2 inches taller than the chicks, so they always had great aerial cover, lots of bugs to eat. So yeah, all in all, I think it's shaping up to be a great year. And like I said, right now my gut feeling is similar to last year. And don't get me wrong, the winter was tough, and I know this past winter took more pheasants than, you know, the previous ones. At the same time, these guys are survivors. I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. They have 100 plus generations of being born and raised right here on the prairie, and we get bad winters. You know, every few years it's going to be rowdy. But that's where We have some gentlemen in this vicinity doing fantastic habitat work. And that habitat work, I mean, it literally saves tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of pheasants. You know, when it gets tough, these pheasants all group up into the areas that have the big cattail sloughs, the shelter belts, and the food plots. And then in the spring, when the snow melts, they all just kind of scurry back out to some place, some territory to call their own. It is just the best to be back at it. You know, I don't forget the feeling I get when Sage is birdie. At the same time, the memory doesn't do it justice. Being present, just watching yourself get into a frenzy, and then boom, the explosion of a pheasant. There's nothing like it. I think anyone who's watching these videos knows, or would like to know, that rush of pheasant hunting, it cannot be duplicated. You know, I hunt ducks, I hunt deer, and that it's all fine and good, but there is just something about the game you're pursuing just popping up out of nowhere. And you know, the ducks, you can sit in the decoys, sit on the paths, and you watch them, and then take your shot. Same thing with deer, but pheasants don't work that way. You got to go out, you got to find them. Sometimes you hunt hard and you don't find them. Sometimes you have easy little jumps like I had back there and you get one. So the only way you're going to put birds in the vest is by being out in the field and going after it. Alright, I think I have talked enough. Anyway guys, you know the drill. It's pheasant season, so keep your tradition alive. Thank you.